Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Yes, Your Grace. Let's check the pigeon. Dear father, tell Sedani Dusty is fine. He was meowing for the first 2 days of the journey without stopping, so his voice was gone. He gave up after that and he just slept the rest of the way. Unfortunately, King Ivo is allergic to cats, so we keep him outside our chambers. Not to worry though, I made a little house for him, so he has a cozy place all for himself. I miss all of you so much. Perhaps you could visit me one day? Yours, Lorsulia. No, I don't know you anymore, daughter. Poor Dusty. He always loved to cuddle in bed with Lorsulia. Sedani doesn't need to know about this. We should ask Lorsulia about something else. Ask her about herself. Ask her how is she, what's she doing with her time. Tell her everyone is missing her. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. Alright, Stan, Violet, and Dragon Slayer. An old lady in the nearby forest needed help with wolves that keep stealing her chickens. I have quickly dealt with them, Your Grace. She gave me some supplies in return. Ooh, nice. 16. If only we could get this as a weekly supply. Your Grace. A small family living on the edge of the village has recently lost their child to a fever. Little I could have done, but I helped them bury the poor mite. You prayed for his soul and I've blessed the spirit on your behalf. Parents were grateful for help from the king's men. Happiness, thanks. Thank you, Alina. Violet. Your Grace. I hear y'all all fight with the beast feist. We're gonna make her an Irish accent. Well, pretend, because I don't have an Irish accent. We are preparing for the battle with Erdovia. You heard well. The name is Violet. My elders have fought with the beast many years before me. I heard they brought some Erdovians dog here to your castle. They say you keep him in the dungeon. I won't help here with those nasty beasts. I'll give men and resources. 3 gold and 150 army. In exchange for the red dog. Red dog. No dog, no army. I simply cannot make it any simpler. What dog? Oh, you mean, oh yeah. What do you need him? What are you gonna do with him? Why would you need him? I'll teach him a lesson is all. I reckon we should make an example out of him, eh? Show his dog brothers what happens to those who step a little too far. I will keep them at bay. Alright. You can take him. Do as you please, eh? But you can spare me the details. Fantastic. But take it slow. Make sure he knows I'm there. Oh, one more thing, Your Grace. My deal is off the table if you ever help any of these dogs. Make no mistake about that. Your Grace? You knew anything about this? I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? That's one bit of a tooth. It's beautiful, is all I can tell you, Your Grace. I'm sorry I'm no much help. What about this letter? Let me think. It's not for my land, Your Grace. It ain't signed. That's strange. Strange and rude. What about this file? I ain't never been to Branker. It looks pretty nasty though. That's all. That would be all for now. See ya. Hi, Your Grace. I like you. I like you. What about you, Dragon Slayer? Did you fall for the trap? Are you gonna withdraw your armies? Your Grace. There's no trace of lizards in the forests. So I thought. As clever as I am, I know where to look for the lairs in all 3 trunks. Here, take this bloody horn as proof of my courage deed. I still have the Irish accent in the back. Ooh. Ha! Could have defeated the beast as there was no monster in the forest. You fell for a ruse. All your tales are lies, just like this one. What? Me? A liar? No way, I brought the proof, didn't I, Your Grace? It could as well be dear. This horn doesn't exactly strike me as coming from a monster. What else, Your Grace? Lishash is just like any other animal. It has horns, it bleeds. Surely you weren't expecting the horn to glow. The dragon tail isn't exactly original, is it? Sir Frederick says you retell the stories, just changing a few details each time. Very well. The cat is out of the bag. At least I don't have to put on the show anymore. It can be very tiring at times, if I'm perfectly honest. People want to see this amazing knight, this dragon slayer. So I show them what they want to see. Lishash and the proof? A stag. At least my stories don't hurt anyone, and I don't have a drinking problem. If you have something to say, say it to my face. I hear where the wind is spreading. Problems with Ron. A wife walking around with a black eye. You don't believe him, do you, Your Grace? He's a liar. He's making all this up. You used to be recognized around the courtyards, but the memory is fading. That's it. Draw your swords. Let's see if you're more than just a trickster. Fight! I don't care. I want to see blood. In your current state, I didn't expect much more. You're lucky I don't quite feel like fighting right now. Your Grace, of course it's just the hawks, but it doesn't matter. The message is what's important. The story warms people's hearts. It gives hope for better tomorrow. People always think they see basilics, lichens, triggers, while it's usually a fox, a stray dog, or a cat even. If I bring them a boar skin or deer horn and tell them it was a monster, they sleep better at night. They can get back to work, feeling safe. And if I make extra gold on the side, so what? Aren't we all frauds? King, for example. People always come to see the king because he knows everything. They expect you to give wise advice. They will put the greatest trust in your words. But answer yourself. You always know what to do. Not even scholars know the way. I guess you're right. But even scholars always know what they're doing. Correct. They only know so much. There's only so much we can learn from manuscripts. The rest is just guessing. Your Grace, we surely can't let him spread more lies. I won't allow this. If you let Noxie join your banner, then I won't stand by your side. Oh, I won't join if he joins. With his intemperance, I won't stand next to him during battle. In all the turmoil, he could stab me and no one would even know. Jovan, a good guy. He trains with me. I will make sure to send my recommendation, don't forget that. Well, the number is with you, Frederick. Sorry. Sir Frederick, you have one more battle ahead of you. I knew I could trust your judgment, Your Grace. It's time for those with dual experience to take the lead, Nox. A shame, Your Grace. Nonetheless, I wish you the very best in your battle. Oh. Will someone clean up this mess? Asalia! Come back with the broom! Alright. Whoever did this will pretend it was Asalia. Your Grace, where I come from, there's an odd fog surrounding the nearby forest. Anyone who goes in the fog disappears without any trace. A few local adventurers came forward. They said they would find the one responsible, but they never came back. We're thinking the fog turns people into frogs. Bugs, maybe. There's plenty of them in the forest, but no signs of the people who go in there. Well, sorry, the witch. The witch is not available. You should check the forest again. The fog might be dense, so don't go alone. If we gather together, maybe we'll get some traces. But what if we all get lost instead? Oh dear. Not my problem. Oh, Your Grace. My boy, my dearest grandchild, got himself into big trouble, Your Grace. He asked me not to come here, but I don't know where else to go. He's been involved with the Oracle dust tales for a long time now. It's harmless, he told me. Only selling to begin with, but he recently started using it as well. He was over the moon, so happy and giggly at first. Even tried convincing me to use it to relax, but I'm no lady to get involved into this nasty business. Now he's very ill, Your Grace. Can't leave the bed, my poor baby. Keeps asking me to bring some more dust, but I know this is sure the cause of his illness for sure. He tells me it will make him feel better. I have no heart to look at him in this state, barely moving, with skin as blue as blueberries. Please help, Your Grace. No. If you want, I can sell you some dust. Ooh, happiness is dipping quite a lot. I can't help your grandson. He needs to stay strong until his illness passes. Make sure he stays hydrated and don't let him take any more of the dust. He'll come out of it. I really hope he does, Your Grace. I don't know what I'd do without him. Oh, we're doing quite bad. Can you tell me anything about happiness? What is it? Agents? Agent, blah blah. Resources. Okay, never mind that. Investigation progress. Never mind. Alright, can we invite anyone? So Vialit is our ally. Ada 2. Masha is coming back next week. Sir Frederick's with us. Jovan's unavailable. How about we call Lord Eaton? I think we gave him some dust, and I'm still waiting for him to give me some profit. Alright. What are we doing? Pumpkin? Oh yeah, Dusty. Your Grace? Ursulia sent a letter. I asked her about Dusty. Just like you told me to. What did she say? Hello? Is Dusty alright? Does he like the new castle? I bet he'd prefer it here. He's completely fine, said Annie. He didn't like the journey so much. But he's in a cozy castle now, probably laying by some warm fireplace. No, Father. He's an explorer. He probably runs all around the castle walls. Like he did there. Of course, said Annie. Goodbye. I will see you later, Pumpkin. Your Grace. Alright. Anything new? Northern Lords. Northern Lords. But I think we have invited most of them, no? Only Gregor's left. So maybe next week I can invite him or something. Alright, so. And it's the end of this week. How are you now that the Redovian is gone? Have you considered letting me out, you guys? This guy has been here since the beginning of the game. The gods must have spared my life for a reason, you know. Why are you here again? Yeah. You got what you deserve. Stay here. Your Grace, I'm the chosen one. Pietro, how are you feeling? Yeah, I'm good. Alright, let's end the week. After I send Stan away, of course. Let's send him to the north and hope we find something. Can I send a witch? No. Okay. The game is smart. Right, let's end the week. Let's look at all this information. We're losing 21 soldiers. No, we're not losing anything. Now we're losing 700 soldiers. I'm gonna do the carnival because we need all the happiness we can get. And what about Witch and Stan? Are we making any money? We are making 5, I believe. Alright. Let's do the carnival. Yeah, let's not pay for now. Save and continue. Gravno, week 21. Your Grace, I have found an old wagon blocking the road. It looked abandoned. I gathered the men and we moved it out of the way. Turned out the wagon was full of golden supplies. Ooh. Here comes the money. How may I be of service, Your Grace? I found this file. Do you know anything about it? It's a file used to heat up ingredients for potions. Quite a common thing. You can get them from any merchant. I've never seen one with such ornamentation though. It's definitely not mine. Do you know whose it might be? How would I know? Well, thank you for nothing. So about the dust I bought and gave to you. It was all for nothing? I guess it was all for nothing. So next week let's invite Grego, Your Grace, Jonas Perkick here, a traveling merchant. I have a unique collectible item for you, a set of cards. But before you send me away, let me show you. You see, every card is depicted with illustration of beautiful women. I understand that the queen may not approve of them, but she doesn't have to know. Only 12 gold. Jonas, is it? I recognize your name, Jonas. Ah, yes, at your service. Why do you ask? I think I'm gonna call my friend, my Irish friend. I thought I recognized those gloves. I'm going to my dungeon. I think I know someone who wants to talk to you. This is a misunderstanding. My name is Jordan. Yes, Jordan, not Jonas. We should probably invite Lady Masha and tell her we found her lost friends. Well, she's supposed to be back next week. So, I'm gonna invite her, but... And I didn't notice, but we can actually talk to people, because there's the diamond, well, the emerald of the head, which means we have plot elements with them. Your Grace? Is that another pet of yours you've got there, Pumpkin? What time? What is it this time? A lizard. Would be interesting. Too difficult to take care of. But this is just some silly toy. Because I'm all alone. I don't have my sister. And I wanna cry, Father. Oh, Pumpkin. I know. Life is hard. Recruiting agents is far more difficult than you would imagine. Why the agents? What are you planning to use them for, Pumpkin? It's to save Lorsulia and Dustin from the evil prince. When my agents are ready, we will take Lorsulia back home. My agents will be best friends with Dustin. Maybe I will let you use them one day too, if you're good. Pumpkin, Ivo is not evil. Besides, he's no prince, he's a king now. Atana is really far away too. Well, those seem like good points, but you do your job, I do mine. Let's see that toy. Quite unusual, isn't it? Doesn't look like it came from our country. Where did you get that from? Maya gave it to me. It brings luck, she says. I want to talk to Maya. Maybe she killed King Ivo. King Talis. I see. Go on now. Go on for now, Sedan. See if you can find more agents. Yes, Father. Your Grace? I need to see that friend of Asalia. Merchant. Your Grace. Normally I wouldn't bother you, but I have no other choice. I'm a merchant, delivering goods from one place to another. I sell trinkets of all sorts. What do you sell? What wares do you have? Painting, vintage scrolls, historical relics. I even once had the wooden leg of Flodus Plindle Shanks, yeah. It went for a crazy 200 pieces of gold. But none of that matters now, as I was robbed on the way back to my home Pravashk. If I am not mistaken, now you need funds to carry on with your journey. Correct. You really know your stuff, Your Grace. I would need 23 gold to get back on my feet. I am a businessman, so I know how to invest this money. I'll make a profit in no time. I will pay you as soon as I can, with interest, of course. Fine. I was hoping it would give me some happiness, but no. I will lend you the money, but you had better be back with more. If not, I will send for you. Yes, that's wonderful. No problem at all. I will be back here in no time, Your Grace. 23 gold and it's all for me. Easy. Why do I feel like I got screwed? I need more money, that's why I'm willing to invest so much. Let's talk to your friend, Asalia. You're making questionable friends. Yes, Father? It's Danny's toy. Explain this, Asalia. It's a toy? Yes. So Danny got this toy from Maya. I've seen this toy before. Maya, you're not from Buravia, are you? My family. We travel a lot. Here comes the woman. I was passing by. I heard all the racket here. Is everything alright, darling? Look at this toy, Ori. I recognize this from 5 meters away because I have the most powerful eyesight ever. I recognize this. Of course you do. We saw one just like it when we were robbed by a bear 13 years ago. Where did you get this toy from, Maya? My parents travel a lot. We are traveling merchants. They must have bought it somewhere. Your accent, this toy. Staying in Devon for a while. You're from Redovia. Tell me you didn't know about this, Asalia. Father, please, no. Don't do anything to her. It's all my fault. I asked her to visit us. We're preparing for battle. We're planning to repel an attack. But Redovians are already in my castle. 14 weeks. Look what you did to your father, Eric. Look what you did to your father, Eric! Here we go again. Oh, you're up. Eric, that's twice now. Asalia's friend is a Redovian. You're preparing for war against them, and yet they're already here. Yes, I had a chat with them already. Asalia won't be seeing her friend anymore. I decided not to kill her. You should have, but I banished her from the castle. She's just a girl, perhaps, but what kind of message does it send? Our daughter playing with the enemy in our castle? You didn't consider letting her stay, did you? You did well. You wouldn't have allowed Maya to stay in our castle. You did well, darling. Thank you. Nothing good ever comes from Redovians. Though, because I am a good father, I should have stayed. I should have said that she could stay. You're collapsing. The two of us not being able to conceive an heir. Break your promise, and you shall be punished. Your kingdom will be fertile, but you won't see a successor among your offsprings. Is that how it went? When I promised my firstborn daughter to Baron, I didn't do it because I was afraid of the witch. I did it to protect us. At that time I thought Baron was a fool for agreeing with this. Surely a bandit would be able to travel such a distance, entering the throne room and dare to ask a king for his daughter. And yet here we are. I'm telling you, it's the witch. How else could he become a king? How else could they threaten war? How else you couldn't have a son? You might be right. I will look into the curse, darling. I will see if we can do it right away. At least I can help take some of the burden from your shoulders. Thank you. I feel better now. It's time to get up. I guess I'd better see Asalia. Let's look at the mirror. Today I feel tired. Or maybe I'm just old. Asalia. What do you have to say for your defense? Yes, father. About Maya. I'm sorry, father. I didn't want to hurt you. I know. I'm fine, just not that young anymore. Doctors say 10 situations can have this kind of effect. I didn't want to upset you, father. But why the war, father? Isn't life difficult enough as it is? Why make things harder for one another? I know that Maya's from Redovia. When she told me, my heart froze up. I knew it meant trouble. But I got to know her. Not bad, then just like us, not barbarians as mother likes to call them. They attacked our villages. Of course they are bandits, thieves. It doesn't mean they are all like this. You're kidding, father. Tell me, did you never have to punish a thief or a bandit who was from Davern? Well, just because one person did bad things doesn't mean we're all bad. I just don't understand why you have to fight. They threaten us. They want to take over our castle. What if you just got it all wrong? We can't risk it, Asalia. It's all very complicated. That's a great shame, father. But who knows? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Want to practice sword with me? No? Okay. Don't do anything silly. Again. Alright. Hello, merchant. Your Grace. You've made a mistake. I have done nothing wrong. I have stolen gold from Lady Masha. This is unacceptable. She will decide what to do with you. I'd better not see you selling Davin again. But, Your Grace, I really didn't mean anything bad. Please forgive me. Alright. Queen Masha. Or Lady Masha, I guess. I think she's coming either way next week, but still gonna send the pigeon. Right, let's send Stan here. Alright, and I think we're good to end the week with very, very little money. Alright, wow, we're making 7. And we're losing supplies. And we have 8 weeks. Well, I don't have time to lose supplies. Ooh, it's a tough choice. I'm not gonna pay this turn. I'm gonna prepare the witch for the battle and stand whenever I can. Alright. Anything yet? Alright everyone, thank you for watching and I will see you on the next episode of Yes, Your Grace. Bye guys.